It's 2:47 in the morning, and I am staring at my ceiling fan again, the slowest thing in New York besides me. And out of nowhere, my brain decides to whisper, "Hey, Sloth, why didn't you ever get married?" I mean, really, brain, that's the question you pick at the 47 a.m.? Not where are my socks, or did I pay my internet bill, but that. So now I'm wide awake, questioning my romantic resume, while the moon just looks down like it is judging me for being single and snacky. Maybe the real reason I never got married is woke speed. Imagine me on a date. My idea of taking it slow is not metaphorical, it's biological. By the time I reach for her hand, she's already married someone else, had 3 kids, and moved to New Jersey. I once tried online dating. I filled out my profile halfway through dinner, and by the time I hit submit, the app had gone out of business. You can't rush love, but apparently you can time out of it. But maybe it's not about speed. Maybe it's because I'm too contemplative. I overthink things. Like, if I marry someone, do we both hang from the same branch, or do we get separate ones? What if she snores in a different rhythm than I do? Would our snores clash? These are real questions, people. No one ever warns you about the acoustic compatibility of jungle mammals. Maybe it's the city. New York is a strange place for romance. Everyone's in a hurry, even the pigeons. You can't fall in love when people bump into you every 3 seconds. I once tried to flirt at a crosswalk. By the time I finished my sentence, the light had changed 3 times and she was gone. It's like trying to fall in love inside a blender, a very noisy, caffeinated blender. Sometimes I think it's because I'm too comfortable being alone. I've perfected the art of solo living. I can take 3 hours to make tea, narrate my own thoughts like a podcast, and no one complains when I eat peanut butter straight from the jar. Marriage might ruin that. What if my partner walks in and says, "Why is there peanut butter on your pillow?" And I'd have to say, because I was dreaming of sandwiches. That level of judgment, I don't need at midnight. But there's also the fear, not of love itself, but of what love reveals. When you're alone, your weird habits are just quirky. When you're married, they become concerning, like my tendency to talk to my plants about philosophy. Alone, it's charming. Married, it's a sign we need counseling. Maybe I'm just protecting the world from discovering how profoundly odd I am. Of course, there was that one time I almost got married. Her name was Luna. She was another sloth, graceful, poetic, slightly obsessed with macadamia nuts. We spent long nights staring at fireflies together, barely moving, which was kind of our thing. But one day she said, "Do you see us having a future?" And I said, "Eventually." Apparently, that was not the answer she wanted. She said she needed someone with momentum. I said, "Give me a decade." She didn't. And yet, when I really think about it, maybe not getting married isn't some tragic flaw. Maybe it's just how my story goes. Some people are meant to run together. Some are meant to hang separately but sway in the same breeze. I love people deeply. I just love my quiet more. My kind of love doesn't need a ceremony. It needs space and snacks, mostly snacks. So maybe the real answer is, I didn't get married because I never needed to. Love doesn't always have to look like a shared mortgage and matching pajamas. Sometimes it's the warmth you feel when you think of someone. Even if they're miles away, sometimes it's the peace of knowing you're whole on your own. And maybe that's enough, though, to be honest. If someone brought me a midnight cookie right now, I'd reconsider everything.